Well, hi, everybody, and welcome into the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show for this Monday. Joined in the studio by Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett. You know, I always have to point you out to make sure people know.
No, I'm with you.
And we have a special guest we're going to introduce, getting a promotion of sorts.
That's correct.
Brandon Long here in just a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach, how are you?
Carl, I couldn't be any better.
Really?
That's right.
Tell us about it.
Well, I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
That's a good start. That's
Right.
a blessing. And got back to the little strength and condition today. We cut it back these first couple of days to check on kids. We got a lot of kids out for church camp, which is a good thing. Some kids gone on vacation. We have coaches out. Coach Denard's wife is expecting her child anytime. I think we're going to have that baby this week. I don't know if they're going to name what they're going to name it, but I'd probably name it Sammy if it's a boy, which I think it is. But we'll see what they do. But a lot of coaches out. We got some coaches going with kids to state tournaments, I think it is. I know Coach Mauser's out. His son plays on the team that are advancing on in their little summer league stuff. So we're out and about everywhere. So we're real thin right now. So we're cutting back the skills part of it the first couple of days this week, checking our numbers, and then either pick that up Wednesday, Thursday, or we'll just do strength conditioning this week with our kids. So we're rocking and rolling with that. Getting ready to go to coaching school this weekend.
Oh.
And then get tackling certified again. That's fun.
Don't you just love that tackling certification stuff
Yeah,
now?
it's 2 hours of sitting there going
Oh.
blah, blah, blah.
How to tackle.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So we're going to get our tackling certifications and get certified in football and the other sports that we play, and maybe have some fellowship with some coaches, get some, fill people out, see if they got any new ideas or anything going on that we need to know about. So we'll do that throughout the middle of next week and come back and grind more week, and then we're going to kick it off on August the 2nd. It's here. I'm ready.
3 weeks from today, as a
3
matter
weeks.
of fact. Hey, you mentioned a lot of camps and stuff. I noticed where Heather Hortz-Perez took her little team and won some stuff last week.
I did. I didn't know a bunch about that little team, but I know they were successful.
Yeah.
They overcame coaching to be victorious in their little contest.
That's right. So
Oh.
congratulations to them. And
I have to hack on Heather every once in a
I
while.
know you do.
I tell you what, you want to know
She's
what
been
else?
here a lot longer than any of us, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I have. I probably told you that story. I'm going to tell you again. When I got hired and we were taking me around the school, and Dr. Young and Dr. Martinez and Mr. Moore and everybody was walking around the school, they introduced me to Coach Hortz. And when I got finished talking to her, I said, if there's anything I can help with, let me know. She said, well, if there's anything I can help you
Right.
with, let me know. I think after 12 years at that time, I think it was, I thought, yeah, maybe I need to go talk to Coach Hortz, see what's going on around here. So did that.
Where is coaching school at?
That would be in San Antonio, Texas.
As it's been almost every year that I can remember.
That's the best place to be. Used to have it in Austin a couple of times,
Right.
which I liked, and then they dished that, and then they used to have it in Fort Worth, and now it's just Houston and San Antonio, and they had a 3-year run in San Antonio, we mentioned last year, so I'm really excited about it. But who likes to go to Houston?
Yeah, San Antonio's a lot better. So when do you leave out?
We leave out early Sunday morning.
This Sunday?
Coming Sunday, yes sir. You want to go?
Well, I'm thinking.
I can
Okay.
put you. I
When
can
is
put-
the camp itself?
what camp?
I mean the
Coaching school.
coaching school.
Starts Sunday.
Oh,
Starts
it
Sunday
starts
morning.
Sunday.
That's right.
I thought I
goes
heard-
through Tuesday
Okay,
night.
I was thinking it was this weekend, like
No,
Friday,
it
Saturday,
goes.
Sunday.
It goes. It starts Sunday, and
Okay.
completion of it is late Tuesday night.
Gotcha.
So
Everybody copy that?
that's right. Speaking of gyms,
Yes.
I know I hit it before, but I'm really excited, and I just wanted to thank again our Brownwood Lions Athletic Booster Club, because they're affording us the opportunity to make help the district and make some changes and get some things we need for our kids. But I'm excited about the floor. I'm ready to see the new look. Coach Hortz has been really spearheading that thing and bringing stuff to me, and we got Coach Parker involved, and I really want to be involved in the design.
Right.
There's some ideas that I wanted, that I liked, and of course I let them choose. They're the basketball coaches. They have a right to do that. So Heather came up with a great plan. We pulled some courts, and we looked at them, and she sort of worked on, what she thought was good, and I liked it. And my big deal is that centerpiece, is that leaping line in the middle, and how we're going to do that. I'm not going to give everybody that information, but at the same time, we've had issues with the post that the volleyball net set in and that kind of stuff, and went to get some estimates on what that would cost to redo that, because this is the time to do it. You know, you got to take those posts up and re-cement posts in, and the covers were coming off and it was causing problems in basketball. So I said, Coach, let's get that done. So we got a big bill for that, and it was a lot more than I thought. But you know what? It's nice to be able to go ahead and say, Coach, let's get it done, because we do have some funds in the bank because of what we're doing with our athletic Brown Line and Lake Line Athletic Booster Club. I'm excited about the opportunity we have to, reface that floor and get it in the shape it needs to be in and caught up, and also, provide new poles and new nets for volleyball, and have we were actually out of code or again whatever, because it's supposed to be a 3-inch set now, and we're a 3.5-inch set, and we're shorter and all that, so we're actually going to get up the UIL code, which is the thing that needs to happen. But I'm excited about that, and like I said, excited about the fact that we have a booster club that some gentlemen got together, and said we're going to make this happen, and to rekindle that booster club, which we hadn't had. We had a good group in the past, but it's time to let some others, take over. And Quade Driscoll honestly headed that up for me. And man, we've raised a ton of money, and we're able to provide those things for our kids. So I'm excited to see that product, and excited for those volleyball girls to have new nets and new poles, and to be the right height and all that kind of stuff. And then also have a new gym floor and surface that's going to be quite appealing for people.
All right, that's awesome. Can't wait. And you said that should be done sometime?
I think we're doing it this week.
All right, awesome stuff.
I don't remember the date, but me and dates are not very good, but I think it's this week we're knocking that out.
All right, sounds good. Hey, before we get to our special guest, we've got some kudos for some of our Brownwood athletes.
Yes, if I can get through this. Congratulations, Annie Klein Allgood, for being honorable mention All-State softball. Thanks for sharing that information with me, Stuckley and Carl, because I didn't get that information. But congratulations, Annie Klein, a great young lady, great leader on the team. To get those accolades is extremely, what's the word I'm looking for? What? Come on, Stuck, come with it. Rewarding, yes. So congratulations to Annie for that. She's a great kid, does a great job, great competitor, and well-deserved honors right there. And then now our shift to boys golf.
Yep.
We have a bright future in golf, led by Sir Jones and Hudson Reagan, no doubt. 2 freshmen last year went to the regional finals, regional tournament. Now are going to be sophomores this year, and it's amazing that they're just sophomores, because when you watch them and you're around them and you watch them play that golf and they're a talent level, you think they're juniors and seniors. It's really strange for me to sit here and think they're just fixing to be sophomores, but they competing in the the West Texas Junior Champion Tournament. They're playing all the time, but they've dominated that series, with both of them having 3 wins in that West Texas Junior Champions Tour, along with John Munson, who is going to go to McMurray and play there, former Brownwood Lion. He was sort of the leader of our team, senior leader of the team this year, put on a great work ethic for everyone else to follow. But also, Sir had gone to Las Vegas and had participated. Let me see if I can read this for you, because it's too long. It is the U.S. PGA Kids Golf Teen Series Invitational Tournament, and it's held at Desert Pines Golf Club in Las Vegas. Sir won that with a 70 and a 73, which is a 1 under par, also beating a young man that, if I'm not mistaken, is ranked like number 8, got second place to Sir. He's ranked like 8th in the nation in that league.
Wow.
Which is a big deal. So congratulations to Sir, hard work, and that effort's going to pay off, and he's starting to see the results of that. And here's what's neat about it. Sir had 2 triple bogeys, a double bogey, and 2 bogeys. So if you put that math together, that's 1, 2, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over par. And he combined to shoot enough birdies to drop him down to where he got his score to a total of 143. But to be able to, in golf, and I just came from a tournament myself this last weekend in Alpine, and the whole game is try to do the best you can on every hole, knowing that you're going to have some bad holes. You're going to hit a shot that may be a good shot, but maybe it's in a divot or something, and you just got to keep on playing through it. But for someone his age to be able to face those bogeys and overcome them and stay focused enough to go resurrect your score or to save a score, to save a day is pretty neat to see. But for him to have those bad holes that he persevered through, but to come through with that amount of birdies is pretty neat. For him to win a tournament like that's a big deal. So congratulations to Sir Bubba Jones and Hudson Reagan and what they're doing, and look for a bright future. Got some young golfers coming up that are going to be really good. So look like we're going to have fun times in Brownwood, Texas with our boys golf.
Boy, no doubt about that. And it was a little toasty in Vegas during that tournament.
About 116 degrees. I wonder, it's not as humid out there, though. I'm not knocking it wasn't hot, but they don't have heat and humidity like we do. Mm-hmm. It's a dry heat. And if you've never been to West Texas or that direction, you don't understand what I'm saying. It could be 100 degrees there and feel like about 80 to us.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Anyway, that's still hot.
That's hot.
116. Way to go, Sir Bubba Jones, though. That's quite an accomplishment. Incoming sophomore.
What do you do when it's that hot?
What do you do?
Drink a lot of water.
Boy, isn't that the truth? I'll drink to that. I'm just hot thinking about it. Hey, we got a special guest here, Coach.
I don't know how special he is, but we do have a guest. No, Coach Brandon Long's coming to us from the junior high. He's been here, what, Coach, 3 years now?
Yes, my 3rd year.
And I always tell those guys when we hire them, if you're starting at that level, it's a great opportunity for you to build your foundation, do what you're asked to do, work diligently, love the kids, do what you're supposed to in the classroom. I always give you an opportunity to promote. We had an opportunity, we thought, last year to promote Brandon to the high school. It didn't work out, but this year when the opportunity presented itself, I talked to Brandon about moving up. He's ready to do that. It's going to be a transition for him. It's a neat transition. I remember when I went through it, a little nervous about it, but he's going to fit right in. He's going to do what he needs to do, just like he's done to get the opportunity to move up. And he's going to coach the D-line for us. He's also going to work with the O-line, D-line at the sub-varsities with the freshmen and JV. So that's going to be real rewarding, I think, because just from my experiences when I was with the freshmen and the JV, I got to really get out there and coach and really find myself and see what I was about and test my knowledge and gain the knowledge that I needed to be the best varsity coach that I could be. And he's going through that transition right now, so he'll get acclimated and has been getting acclimated to the high school and what we do and how we do it. But day in and day out, working with those coaches that we have and learning the grind. When 2-a-day starts, his grind's going to be a little different grind than it's been in the past. So, but it's going to be a good thing. But I'll let him tell you a little bit more about him. But we're excited to have him at the varsity level, and he's earned that opportunity. So I'm excited about that. Having guys that that are committed to the program and want to advance themselves through the program, I think is a neat deal. So we're glad to get that done. But I'll shut up and let Brandon speak a little bit.
All right, Brandon, welcome to KOXC. I know I've seen you around. You've helped with the baseball team, junior varsity team. But being elevated to the high school level at football. Talk a little bit about yourself. You've been here for 3 years, you said. Before Brownwood, where were you?
I was in Midland. I was in the Midland Lee system at the junior high for Midland Lee for 3 years, and got this opportunity out here. Sent Coach Burnett an email, and I saw a job opening, and we talked about it and everything. And I always saw Brownwood as like a powerhouse because I'm from Andrews, and Brownwood was always, top team in the state. So I sent Coach Burnett an email, seen my resume, talked to him a little bit about it, and came to a decision, moved out here, brought my family out here.
So you're from Andrews? Is that where you went to school?
Yes, sir.
We have a lot of Andrews transplants around here.
Can I give you a tidbit of information? I don't mean to interrupt.
That's
but
okay.
I was a baseball coach at Brenham, Texas, and we played Shad Williams and Andrews Mustangs in the semifinals when we played them. And I don't know their catcher's name, but he wound up hitting a 2-run homer to beat us in like the 7th inning. And I'm telling the story about that, and we're bases loaded, no outs, and we're a powerhouse offensive team, and we couldn't hit water if we fell off a boat that day, and we get beat. And I'm telling the story, Brandon, who doesn't speak a whole lot unless spoken to, he's like, I was on that team, Coach. I'm like, shut up and get out of this office. Wound up winning a state championship in Andrews. Basically.
Yeah, Andrews knocked us out when Shelby was a senior.
Yeah,
if you remember that, I remember that game well. So when did you graduate from Andrews?
I graduated in 1999.
In 99. Yes, all right. So after Andrews, you went to where?
I went and played baseball at Eastern New Mexico University.
Portales,
yes,
the beautiful city of Portales. I've got kin folks there. Hi, Aunt Betty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an Aunt Betty.
No.
Yes, I do.
Oh, how about that? So you went to Port Tallis, played baseball. What position? Catcher.
I was first baseman in high school. When I got to Portales, they told me I was too short to play first base. So I moved over to third base.
Third base.
Yes, sir.
All right. After Port Tallis, Eastern New Mexico, where'd you go?
I graduated from UTPB there in Odessa.
Oh, really?
University of Texas Permian Basin.
Yes. Know where that's at very well. So after there, you moved on to the coaching ranks and your first job?
Yeah, well, out of college, I went to the oil field.
Oh, okay.
I did that for a while. I've only been coaching for 5 years. So did that and got out of the oil field when everything started going down. My wife talked me into saying, hey, you need to be a coach. And I was like, all right. Well, I went and got my certification, started coaching about 5 years ago, and here I am. The whole goal was, to be at that varsity level, and Coach Burnett gave me that opportunity, so I'm excited.
So at Andrews, you played baseball, I know. Football?
Yes, sir.
Position?
I was a middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker? All right. What else at Andrews were you involved in?
That was pretty much it, baseball and football. I wasn't much of a basketball player, but I did baseball and football. I was always involved in that. So.
All right. Family?
Yes, sir. I got my wife and 3 girls live here. My oldest daughter is going into 7th grade, so she's been going through strength and conditioning this summer. She's
awesome.
She said she comes out of there, says she doesn't like it, but she gets upset if she has to miss. So she's enjoying it. It's going to be her first year to play volleyball and basketball, so she's really excited. And I got 2 younger girls going in 3rd and 4th grade. They're all real involved. We got show cattle, and they do all the stock showing and stuff like that. So.
All right. So show cattle, sports minded too, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Tell them what your bride does.
Yeah.
My wife, she teaches at the middle school. She teaches the welding class, welding woodworking.
Really?
Class.
Awesome.
Well, how about that? That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Real
Wow. All right. Welding and what else?
She does the welding and woodworking.
Oh, woodworking.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's
man,
pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I love that.
I love What's her name?
Krista Long.
Krista Law.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, again, you've been coaching at the middle school mostly, helping out with what?
I did everything in middle school. I was last year calling plays at the 8th grade level, and then I did the 8th grade basketball team, and then last year I got to come up and help with the baseball. So I didn't have to do track. The year before I was doing track, help with track.
All right, so this year you're going to be part of the football squad, helping coach, as he said, offensive, defensive lines. And what else?
Anything Coach asked me to do.
Any other sports? You're going to stay with some baseball, helping with baseball?
Probably gonna do freshman basketball and then do baseball. So.
Really? Okay, yeah. We need a freshman basketball coach. There you go. So,
and
that's
he
awesome.
coached those guys, so I figured it'd be a good move for them to come up to the high school, transition with coach. So that's gonna be a good move for them. They'll be comfortable already. So
Well, that's going to be pretty exciting for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man, anything else we need to know about Brandon Long? Any strange hobbies, collections, or anything?
I'm not much of a golfer. I was saw that about Sir Jones and Hudson Reagan, man. That's pretty awesome. I went and played golf the other day with Coach Harris, and I'm not that good.
what did you shoot?
I didn't keep track.
The first race, he didn't keep track. That's awesome.
Keep track.
That's awesome.
I had a good time though doing it.
Yeah. Well, I know I've seen you around the baseball field, and it's good to have you on the show today. Anything else, Brandon?
I'm just excited to be here. I'm really glad to have the opportunity to come and coach at the varsity level. I mean, that's always been the goal, so I'm pumped up to do it.
What's your girls' names?
My oldest is McAllister, middle is Isla, and my youngest is Aniston.
Aniston, Isla, and McAllister.
Say that again. Say that again.
Isla, McAllister,
And Aniston.
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 How about that? Boy, I can't remember them. I'm horrible at names.
I love it. Oh, man, good shot. Thank you, Brandon, for being here.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach, looks like your staff is pretty much in place now, ready to rock and roll.
We're getting there. You know, to add to Brandon's comment, he earned that opportunity. You know, that opportunity wasn't given to him. He earned it. So, just like you said, we try to hire people, especially at the junior high level, that come and do a great job and have the desire to be promoted. But to be promoted, you got to do your job, and you got to do it in a way that is extremely pleasing to me, because I think that you, as a young coach or a junior high coach, you got to put your dot on the map. I mean, you got to go present yourself. You're selling yourself just like those kids are selling theirs. And Brandon has done that and has been very professional in everything he's done, from the classroom to the kids and the way he handled things. And makes extremely mature decisions. So I hate to lose him down there because he's an asset down there, but he's earned that opportunity to come up. So we're excited about maturating him to that high school staff and seeing how he grows. So it's going to be neat to see. So I'm excited about that too.
All right, me too. I'm
Coaching
excited about
staff wise.
Yeah, I'm excited
Sorry,
about
I
your.
just cut you off.
It's okay. No, I'm excited about your staff. We had Coach Phillips in last
Yep,
week.
and Coach Jackson.
Man,
Yep.
good stuff.
We lost Coach Hicks. I think I told you that. Chris
Yeah.
Hicks has left to take
Girls
a
golf.
head basketball job in Lamesa. So we're still in the process of working on getting a girls golf coach for the fall, and boys and girls golf coach for the fall, and then a girls golf coach for the spring. So we're still I'm trying to wrap that up this week, hopefully, if I can. But we'll see how it goes. But other than that, I think our staffs are full. And we're rocking and rolling, ready to go.
All right. I saw Coach Westerman, Michael, the other day at the practice soccer field. He had his bunch up there. He said he can practice so much in about an hour or so. And,
That's right.
Well, he is plumb excited.
He's going to, so are we. He's going to do a great job, and I think it's going to be just rejuvenation for our boys soccer program. So he's a former Brownwood Lion, played for the Brownwood Lions, so here he is back and ready to go, and we're excited to have him.
Maybe we can get him on the show one of these
When
days.
he gets here, we sure will.
All right. Sounds good. Man, great stuff today. NASCAR report.
Bam!
Bam!
Kyle Busch finishing in the top three on the podium once again, 3 or 4 weeks in a row.
You're not first, you're last.
But that's right. Shake and bake.
There it is. I was waiting for the
time.
time.
But how about older brother Kurt Busch finishing in first, beating his younger brother Kyle? It was a good race to the end, but he did get homered by Watermelon Man. What's his name, Star?
Oh my gosh, you had to ask.
Yeah, and I like him. But anyway,
yeah.
his Kurt Busch's teammate blocked Kyle Busch when he was trying to go through traffic to allow Kurt to pass.
Really?
And Kyle couldn't catch him after that. So it was a good race, and he was sort of PO'd at the end.
Well, I wondered because Kyle has a little attitude.
Yes, and then Kurt jumps out there, and he's hollering. He's excited about winning. He's like, shake and bake, baby, shake and bake. And if you don't know what that means, it comes off a NASCAR show, Talladega Nights, the Ricky Bobby story. And he has a buddy, and all his job is to block people so he can win races.
Man.
Well, that's what sort of happened yesterday. So it was pretty cool. So
How about that?
Our,
All right,
yeah,
way to
Ross
go.
Chastain threw the block on him. So
Wow. So Kurt Busch is your winner at Atlanta Motor Speedway. How did your car driver do, Star? Kyle.
Not so
His
bueno.
car had issues.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
18.
Yeah,
18?
Yeah, he finished down in the Batam,
Oh, man. Where do they race this week? It's,
New Hampshire.
Yes, New Hampshire.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
right. We
that's
talked
your
about
Monday evening NASCAR
that.
report.
Well, thank you so much. All right. Now that we got that in, anything else, Coach?
Yeah, let's thank those that make this show possible. Auto Glass Magic, Avalon Custom Homes, Bruner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Container, my Travel Around Texas tour guide, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investments, Hendrick Medical, Howie Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter and Johnson Associates, Smith and Sharp Agencies, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Tees.
All right. Great show today. Thank you, Coach Long, for being here. And Coach Burnett, Should
We
we
did a
all
good job.
join in?
We did
That
a
little
good
golf
job.
polite class.
Good job. I'm ready. I'm excited, man.
know
I'm
you
back
are.
to work. We know we're off last week, Carl,
Yeah.
and I don't do good with being off. I don't know why, but I just don't. But I'm excited to be here today. I've started thinking about how quick football's fixing to be here, and we're going to be ready to go. I'm getting excited.
I knew you had a little extra giddy up in your step today.
I
so.
probably got 5 hours of sleep last night. I'm ready to go.
All right. Nap time.
Man, we don't take naps, Carl.
Thank you, Coach. We'll see you Wednesday.
You bet. Have a great day, Brownwood.
Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett here on the Coaches Show every Monday and Wednesday here on 101.3 KOXE and, of course, worldwide video at KOXE.com.